Wow, Rufai Oseni, God bless you for appreciate all women. We love you. We love your job. Keep it up.
Me positively in my life. And one of my greatest inspiration is my mother. I lost her many years ago, but what she represents constantly stays with me forever. As a child, my mother will tell me that I was the center of her world, and that was what really built my confidence as a child. And most of the things I learned from a mother that was very involved. So I was an only child, the only child my mother had from my father, but I have a lot of half brothers here and there. And truth has to be told, the constant passion of my mother, Christy Tayo Seni, has constantly held me. And despite the fact that I lost her many years ago, she still lives in me and she still lives with me. And she's not dead, and she's constantly with me. Truth has to be told, I use my mother as a point of contact to celebrate every great woman out there that have constantly been a source of inspiration to me. So it is International Women's Day. I celebrate every woman out there. And most importantly, I celebrate you, Mom. Thank you so much for being the queen of my heart while you live. And thank you so much for everything that you have done and put in me. The values constantly definitely has led me to my path today. You taught me as a child that the best way for you to grow as a man is to respect another woman at first. And definitely, the love that you kept in my heart still burns every single day. So I love you, Mom. And you mean the very best to me and the world to me. And I'll constantly, forever love you. And you'll always be in my heart and in my head every time. I can't get you out of my head, Mommy. And a tribute to every great woman out there that have affected me one way or the other. I have been blessed by having a lot of strong women in my life. And I thank God for strong women, that constantly molded me. And a lot of them are friends, and they're watching this live at this point in time. And I thank all of them. Secondly, a quick explanation as regards the court order that just came out that the court granted INEC the chance to be able to reconfigure its beavers. So what the court claims is that INEC has a server, and on that server, INEC will be able to load up, the results of the beavers on the server. And because of that, the court said they're not going to vary the either to order given to Labour Party to inspect and a couple of other parties, but Labour Party most importantly. But they're also going to allow INEC reconfigure before the election. So 2 questions. INEC said they were going to get they needed 5 days to be able to do all the reconfiguration. Obviously, it's Wednesday. Election is supposed to happen on Saturday, so you have about 2 days max. So what can you do in that time? Secondly, a lot of people have always been iffy about INEC and its claim for server because there's a locus classicus on this case, which is the Oshun case. And one of the that account from the beavers. So probably what I think will happen is I think some lawyers will have to challenge a decision because a lot of people now not even trust INEC. So once the beavers is touched, then definitely all of those things will, be taken out. Also, the argument about server is very iffy because this was the same INEC that printed 2 different reports and claimed that the beavers didn't upload completely. In the Oshun case, they printed one report that was incomplete to APC. That was what APC took to the court, and court used to judge, the tribunal used to judge that that there was overvoting in Oshun. And they printed another result that was about a month after to the PDP. So the truth has to be said, INEC has been, back and forth as regards to servers and all of that. So I'm sure this will still go, in the courts, people are still going to look at it and challenge and all of that. But that's just my analysis on this matter, because a lot of people were calling me for my analysis. But happy International Women's Day today. And I use my mom as a point of contact to every woman out there, that have been great to me in my life. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate each and every one of you. And thank you so much for your service and all the things you do. I feel blessed having a lot of great, strong women character in my life. So I'll do more analysis on this on my Instagram live that I normally do, the Trust in the mornings, maybe tomorrow morning by His grace. And also, I will also do analysis on my radio show, on my television show, and all of that. So, but those are those arguments that have been put out there. Bless you guys. Thank you all.